Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video, we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 7, Chapter 4, Exponents Exercise 4D, Question 1. What do we got here? Is the number written in scientific notation? Right? Yes or no? So we have to tell if our number is written in scientific notation or not. Now, first of all, we need to understand what is this scientific notation, right? So, for understanding, I'll give you an example, right? So I am going to write here 300 million, right? This is 300 million per second, meters per second, right? This is what? This is the speed of light. Okay, in general medium, this is the speed of light in, right? 300 million meters per second, right? Now you see here that there are many zeros in this. So this is just having how many zeros? 6 and 8 zeros. But at some places when we have to measure distance in the space, like from one galaxy to another, from one planet to another, so what happens is that sometimes the number has many zeros, the distance has many zeros in it. Let's say 300 billion kilometers, right? Like this. So in that we have 10 zeros, 12 zeros, 15 zeros, and so on. So instead of writing such a big number, we can express this number as a product of two numbers, right? Now you see here, this is 300 million meters per second. So ignore the unit for now and look at 300 million, this, right? 300 million. So you see here that to write any number in scientific notation, we must have two multipliers, or you say two numbers that will multiply with each other, right? So you see here, first number will be what? Now first number will always be a number between 1 to 10, right? This will always be our first number, right? And that will be multiplied by 10 to power whatever this number is, 10 to power x. Now how will we get to know the value of x? So you see here, in this 300 million only, you see that 3 is the only number that is between what? 1 to 10. So we will shift the decimal point. Decimal point is here. So shift it all the way to such a place where you get a number that is what? Between 1 and 10. So I shift it here, right? So I have 3 now, right? So for my first number that is between 1 to 10 becomes what? 3, right? Now you see here that here what we will do is into, now the second number that will be written here, right? That will be expressed with a power of 10. And how will we write that? You see here that power of 10. We count the number of places we have moved from the starting till the end to get to 3, right? So you see how many decimal places have we moved? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we have moved in total 8 places, right? So 3 into 10 to power 8. And then put the unit meter per second, right? So you must have seen most of the places it's written speed of light is 3 into 10 to power 8 meter per second. This is why it is, because it is written in scientific notation. And when you will solve this, you will get the same thing, that will be 300 million whatever this meter per second, right? 300 million meter per second. So basically scientific notation is basically a way of writing big numbers with have like zeros, many zeros in them, as a product of two numbers. First number is always between 1 to 10 and the second number is expressed with a power of 10. Now 1 to 10, it can be any decimal number as well. It is not necessary it will be 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be 2.5, 4.6, 4.8, any number, right? But should be between 1 and 10. And second number, that is power of 10. So always and always count number of decimal places you have moved to get a number between 1 to 10. Now here we moved 8 places, so 10 and the power, the exponent of the number 10 becomes what? 8, the number of places you have moved. Now let's move on to the questions. Now let's move on. So first question, what have we got here? 24 into 10 to power 7. Is this in scientific notation? I already told you the first number has to be between 1 and 10, whereas we have 24 here. 24 is not between 1 and 10, therefore this number is not. So write no, not in scientific notation. Second one is what? 7 into 10 to power 4. This one as well is not in, this one is in scientific notation. Why? Because first number is 7, that is between 1 and 10, and second number is 10 to power 4, which is basically a power of 10. So it is correct, it is in scientific notation. So you write here yes. Okay, then the third one, what have we got here in the third part? We have 8.9 into 5 to the power 2. So first number is 8.9, that is between 1 and 10, but the second number is what? 5 to power 2. This is not a power, this is basically not having 10 as its base, right? This 5 should have been 10, so that our number would have been scientific notation, but it is 5, so this is not in scientific notation, so write no. Then fourth one, this is 0.3 into 10 to power 6. Same thing, 0.3 is not between 1 and 10. Listen carefully, 1 and 10. So you cannot take 0.1, 0.2, that will be wrong, right? So 0.3 is not between 1 and 10, therefore this number is not in scientific notation, right? And friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon down below so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourself and bye bye.